Christmas Day took a sinister turn for holidaymakers on Victoria's west coast as a fast-moving bushfire devastated two coastal hamlets and forced mass evacuations as far east as Lorne. The devastation was widespread, but remarkably no lives were lost. The fire destroyed a total of 116 homes. Worst hit was Wye River, where 98 houses went up in flames. Another 18 were lost at nearby Separation Creek. Rain overnight helped slow the fire's progress, but it's still burning and may continue to burn for weeks. Accordingly, authorities say the threat is far from over. Reporter Emma Younger begins our coverage tonight.
A Christmas Day tragedy. At least 116 homes have been lost and many more damaged. Residents who fled their homes are still in limbo.
There's no new news really from midnight last night, so it's hard to say. But we're hoping.
One way in, one way out. Can't get any worse than that.
Homes were reduced to rubble a week after a lightning strike started the fire.
A lightning strike that's gone into some of the most difficult country in the Otway Ranges, in the sense that this country has not burnt, has not had a fire in it for decades.
On Christmas morning, this fire had burnt less than 300 hectares. Throughout the day, the strong northerlies spread it across 2,200 hectares and into the communities of Wye River and Separation Creek. A cool change and up to 15 millimetres of rain, which fell on the fireground overnight, reduced the intensity of the flames, but pushed the threat towards the holiday town of Lorne. An evacuation alert was issued for Lorne yesterday, interrupting Christmas lunches. It completely cleared out the town during one of its busiest periods, when normally businesses experience a holiday boon to get them through the rest of the year.
The fire behaviour I was seeing, I had no hesitations in closing the Great Ocean Road and pushing that button on the evacuation of Lorne.
It was a fairly rapid, the fire's going to be here in an hour, you need to grab your stuff and go.
The surf club in Lorne accommodated around 200 people overnight.
It was just very quiet. It was an eerie feeling, like just sort of waiting, because it was just a waiting game.
The official number of homes destroyed has risen dramatically.
We can't be certain that those numbers won't further grow.
You've got to stand proud to say that people are with us. That is, they walked away from a fire that had every potential to be a killer.
The state government is offering financial help to those affected.
There are two forms of grants, one of around $1,300 for those who are out of their homes, a grant for those who have lost their home, and I'd stress home, it needs to be their principal place of residence, of up to $32,000.
Despite the cooler conditions and fresh sea breezes, the threat remains.
This fire is going to be in this area for quite some time. The western flank at the moment is currently untracked. It does not have containment lines around it.
Temperatures will increase in several days, putting authorities on high alert once again. Emma Younger, ABC News, Lorne.
Well, late today there was a special briefing on the fire situation for residents in and around Lorne. Our reporter Emma Younger was there. Emma, what did we learn at that meeting?
Well, residents were, of course, delivered that devastating news, the updated number of homes that have been confirmed destroyed. That is 116, that stands at tonight. They were told that the northern edge of the fire has been contained, but the western edge is still spreading out of control. Although it has been slowed up today, the fire authorities said that it is going to be weeks before they can get a proper containment line around the whole perimeter of that fire, that residents really need to get used to it burning close to them and make sure that they continue watching those warnings.
Emma, local businesses must be hurting. This is normally their most lucrative time of year. How are the evacuations and indeed the doubt about the Falls Festival, for another thing, affecting all those holiday businesses?
Well, it was extremely quiet here in Lorne today. One business owner told us that the crowd here today was like a bad August day. So you can imagine that businesses were hurting today, that normally it's packed out with people. The bakery normally has a line out the door, and today they had very few supplies, and the ones that they did, they were giving away to CFA crews. Now, the fire crews have said that they are determined to get people back to Lorne, that they want to see Lorne's economy back up and running again. So they have have said that, of course, that evacuation alert has been lifted, that it is safe to come back. But those people who are running businesses for tourists have said, well, what should we be telling people? They've been told that those emergency plans need to still be in place in case the unforeseen happens. But at this stage, it is safe for people to return as long as they keep their eye on those fire warnings.
Emma Younger, thank you.